Welcome to the Smoking Grill Lounge. I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave, and tonight we're reviewing
ENSE
Robusto
By Foundation Cigars.
by Foundation Cigars. So,
What was that again? What's the name of the cigar?
you know what? I was
Yeah.
going to get into that because some people did not like my British accent.
Yes.
Which I thought it played, like the nose in Ocean's 13.
I think we should do this entire review.
It didn't play.
But anyway,
Let's do the whole review in a British accent.
Here is a description of what's in the EGÜENSE cigar.
The new Nicaraguan puro uses a corojo 99 per from Finca Puntalito in Jalapa and a
Interesting.
corojo 99 binder from Finca San Jose in Jalapa along
All
with
right.
a mixture of corojo and criollo Tabacos from Estelí and Jalapa.
Okay, so in English.
Now I totally get it.
Tabacos Valle de Jalapa S.A. TABSA.
Okay, Dave. All right. So what's this in this cigar?
Now, was that a mouthful or what?
I don't know. It sounded
what
like
she
a lot
said.
to me.
That was a mouthful. So, it's got this Corojo 99 wrapper on it.
It sure does, yeah.
The Criollo 99 binder and Nicaraguan binder and filler.
Very nice.
yeah.
Well, this is, as you said, it's a nice corojo wrapper. Very nice, we'll call it Maduro brown, but it's, corojo. Very nice triple cap. Now, we were noticing yours is a little more oily, and
Oily, yeah.
mine was more, I'm going to call it brown paper sack kind of finish to it. And a little veiny, a little mottled, but really nice construction overall.
I think it's because I licked it.
You licked the whole cigar?
just kidding.
No? Or you're getting it with your oily hands?
Probably my oily hands.
Yeah. Anyway, so on the wrapper, I was getting a little scattle, kind of sweet. There's like an underlying, I'm going to call it chocolate, but it's sort of maybe cocoa or something for me underneath the whole, like the wrapper, the wrapper, the foot, and the dry draw. I was getting, but then on the dry draw, I was getting more, and on the wrapper actually was getting more. I was getting antiseptic, and you were calling it something else.
Like vinegar almost on the
Yeah.
wrapper. Like a vinegar, yeah.
Mixed with that kind of scattle,
Yeah.
sweet, and then I was getting on the foot, kind of like you were getting like an aromatic, floral kind of thing or something.
Yeah, on the foot it was like really weird. It was like like some
But it was
weird
like
ass shit.
It was sweet and nice, and I was gonna call it like, I don't know, dark fruits or something, but I don't know. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Indescribable, but sweet and nice.
Indescribable weird ass
And then
shit.
the dry draw for me, I was getting that prune kind of dark fruit thing, but then a little bit again of that underlying sweet kind of chocolatey thing or whatever. I don't. It was really nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, the dry draw for me was like kind of peppery, and I got in the first initial here like a little bit of pepperiness, and that you pretty much nailed it. Like the scattle, the vinegar, tobacco, a little bit of dark fruit.
Yeah. I was getting a little pepper on the tongue too. On the
Yeah.
dry
So
draw,
that's what I'm getting now with the first initial. It's just like boom, my whole mouth is covered with like a ghost pepper.
And definitely on the light, you can tell it's Nico. It's kind of got that, Nico vibe to it when we light it up. So it's really good, really great cigar. And then so GÜEGÜENSE is a Nicaraguan indigenous, I'll call it, term. Apparently, this is what I understand, for the wise man. So GÜEGÜENSE means the wise man. And so that's why the wise man is written on the cigar. And it's a really nice looking band with the, looks like a traditional attire of, that's probably the wise man on the wrapper there, on the band rather. Very nice looking band.
It's very colorful, very pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of artwork in there.
Yes. So this was from Nick, who was with Drew Estate. This is his Foundation cigar. This is his he was one of the blenders of
At Drew Estate, he was there for like 11 years. He started his own company.
Yeah,
and
so he was on the team that blended Liga and the number 9 and that sort of thing, and then some of the other Drew Estates. Yeah, and then started his own company. Yeah,
like
great.
about a year ago, right? Something like that.
Fairly recently. Yeah.
Fairly recently.
So did that band make it smoke better and taste better?
It really does. Yeah, the band just makes it taste a lot better. It's a very nice, neat band, I will say. We're not usually discussing bands, but this is noteworthy.
Unless it's in my garage at about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I've got channel 839 on DirecTV on, and we discussed a lot of bands.
Oh, rock bands from the 80s. Yeah. Like what? Like Dramarama?
Yeah,
Yeah. We should put together our own CD for our listeners. So
we should.
Or our own set list or something. They
Yeah, like, you know.
can just put it on, we can just do our own on YouTube and put it on our channel, and they can just click on it sometime and listen
This is
to it.
Eric's 15 top favorite 80s
Dave and
tunes.
Eric's, we'll just mix them together and make
That'd
a,
be good, because then we
Yeah.
and then we could like throw it up on the YouTube later
Yeah.
and say, okay, track 5 is whose favorite, and if you guess it, we'll give them a shirt or
Oh,
something
that's a
like
good idea.
that, right? And then
Yeah.
we can throw in little breadcrumbs for every episode. So if you listen and you subscribe and you listen to the episodes
Yeah.
all the way through
Yeah.
the whole like 15 minutes, God forbid you're gonna sit in your chair for 15 minutes and watch a cigar review. That's a long time, 15 minutes.
That's true.
I mean, shit.
Well, if you guys would shut up and get to it, it wouldn't be that long.
Well, we
That's-
kind of
well,
did
that's
it
true,
in the
yeah.
beginning. We were talking about it, Director Greg. I mean, come on here.
We talked about
This is like the show part here,
We actually talked about the cigar in the first half of this. It was just unusual for us.
right? We actually talked about the cigar a little bit, right?
Yeah. Hey, have you been watching the Olympics?
I have been watching the Olympics, yes.
You have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, and like I was actually talking to some people,
Yeah.
and they had like a little Olympics for their kids.
Oh, while the Olympics is going on?
Yeah, while the Olympics is going on, and
Very
you
good.
know what? And none of the kids won any gold, silver, or bronze.
Oh no.
No, they like all won a participation.
Oh,
Medal.
it's one of these millennial things.
Yeah, it's like Millennial Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like everybody kind of showed up when they wanted to.
Yeah, that would be like the ultimate millennial Olympics. Like
Right.
everybody'd show up when they want to. Like,
Right.
oh, I think I'll show up at like 11 or 4 or whatever.
And I'll do my thing.
And they just do their own thing. They just like the runners just all run whenever they want to run.
Yeah.
And then whatever time they get, it's the time they get. You know.
Well, that's the way this was.
Yeah.
And everybody got a participation program.
Yeah.
Everybody was a winner.
There's no gold. Everybody's a winner.
Nobody
Yeah.
loses.
That'd be the ultimate millennial Olympics.
Definitely, of course. And then, one of the kids kind of lagged behind and everything like that. And then he started, the parents were like blaming the weather and it was wet outside and the
Blaming
grass
everything.
was too green. And, like his pants were too tight because they bought him at wherever they bought him at. I mean, it was pretty crazy.
Oh man.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. I mean, this Millennial Olympic kind
Yeah,
of
I'm
thing.
sure it
going on.
was.
It was hilarious.
Blaming everything for why they didn't do well.
Right.
Yeah, that's great.
Instead of your own natural abilities, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Taking the blame for screwing up.
I'm just saying,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
So, I guess we're kind of done with this
Oh, and,
right here.
and instead of like preparing for years, like your whole
Oh, yeah.
lifetime,
Yeah.
they just read it about it on the internet for like a couple of hours, and they're an expert at
On
like
Reddit.
running or pole vaulting. Yeah, on
Right?
Reddit.
So you you
Go to a TED Talk.
go to Reddit, you read up on it, you
Go
do
to
a
a-
TED,
go
go
to
to
a
a TED
TED
Talk,
Talk.
right?
You're an
TED talk on how to pole vault, and then I'm an expert, so I'm going to be in the Olympics.
And I figure 3 hours tops is all it can take to be an expert.
That's true.
3 hours tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're giving them a lot of credit to be able to put 3 hours into one thing at a time.
Yeah,
Actually,
usually-
you know what? You're right.
usually
Just
it's
sitting
like
there
a-
for 3 hours would be that'd be like an eternity.
Yeah, usually it's like a half an hour to an hour of reading about something, and then they're an expert. That's typically.
Yeah.
Which is,
Well,
you
and
know,
then
it's
yeah,
pretty
'cause
amazing,
3
yeah.
hours you'd be a guru and you'd be floating above ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
or 10 minutes on NPR.
NPR. Oh my God.
That's right. Yeah. NPR. Anyway, so how about those gymnasts though? Those women gymnasts,
Yeah.
what about that Catalina Panor from Romania?
From Romania. She's a Romanian hottie.
She gets my vote for 10. I would have been out there like no matter what. 10.
Well, they don't do that anymore now, though. It's
I
like
would have. I would have been out there like 10.
You got to give her like a 16.5 now or some weird shit.
Whatever. Oh, is that what it? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's like it's
16.88.
bizarre. Like it used to be like 9, 9.5, 10, whatever. Now it's like
16 point.
Yeah,
something.
didn't Mary Lou get like one of the first 10s or something?
Nadia Comaneci did.
Not Nadia.
Nadia.
Comaneci.
Yeah, and they
Not a very good looking gymnast.
Not as good looking as Catalina Panor.
yeah, Catalina Panor.
So
She wants to come on the show. We'll let her on.
Sure, she smokes cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe her dad does.
Yeah.
Mr.
It
Penor,
doesn't matter. She can come.
we're very
She come on
sorry.
the show
We
anyways.
apologize for saying inappropriate things. No, she's a very pretty, very attractive.
We just like, she's a
Yeah.
pretty girl.
Yeah.
Love to have her on the show.
Yeah,
Nothing inappropriate about that.
sure.
We want everybody to come on the show.
Everybody in the whole world. Yeah.
Yeah, like that commercial where they hold hands and
Yeah.
everybody holds hands around the world.
The old Coke commercial
No
from the
kumbaya
70s.
stuff, okay.
I want that.
Yeah, anyway.
You want kumbaya?
I do.
All right, well, we've been yammering for a very long time.
You know, I bet there's some people that are just fidgeting in their seat right now,
Yeah.
if they've even made it this far.
Thank God no British accents. Yeah, that would have been like 3 minutes or 2 minutes and done.
I'm thankful for that.
It was like a minute at the most.
It's a
Oh,
minute
yeah.
too long that I can't get back to.
But this is like 11 minutes.
You stole a minute from my life with that dumb British accent.
I kind of feel like that every Wednesday.
Thank you, Director Greg.
We're stealing your time.
Yeah, and the shit I take from you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, okay, here we go.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
The man who comes in and smokes his punks.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to smoke our way through this wonderful GÜEGÜENSE,
Elwa Wednesday.
El GÜEGÜENSE, and we will see you in a minute.
Break on through to the other side.
Welcome back to the Smoking Grill Lounge, where we are reviewing the Foundation Cigars El GÜEGÜENSE, the Wise Man, and this is the Robusto size. Wonderful cigar. Wonderful.
Lots of smoke.
Old Nick Malillo.
Yeah.
Or
Lots of smoke.
Malillo, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great stick. You did a really nice job of blending this. What were you getting on the?
Well, in the beginning, I was getting, some cocoa and a bit of nuttiness in the first part there.
First third.
Yeah, it was very pleasant. Very
Yeah,
pleasant.
I was getting I was really kind of spicy in the nose for me at the beginning, but and then it was for me it was kind of like savory, and you know, it's probably picking up that kind of creamy nuttiness, that chocolatey thing, whatever. It was good.
Yeah.
First third, and then second third, it you know, the spice went away from me, and I was getting a lot of sweet coming through there with. I don't know, like there was it switched a little. Like there was a little fruit in there at times, and definitely like wood was in the background there in the second third there. Then right when it like hit halfway point in that second third, it really was really just got really creamy and sweet, and it was nice. So I was getting some vanilla bean and stuff in there. It was really nice.
Yeah. I was getting the like leather and wood transition in the second third. The nuttiness kind of went away, and there was a little bit of an underlying sweetness in there, in the back and the second third and everything like that, and then it transitioned into the last third, the third third.
Third.
And it got pretty bitter. The woodiness was there, though. There was that woodiness that kind of transcended into the last third, with a bit of that bitterness in there as well. It did smoke. I mean, it was creamy, smoky all the way. You probably got a lot of smoke play out of that.
Yeah, it was the last third. It really, it got kind of leathery, woody, and then the very back it got kind of talky, bitter, sort of, aspirin, chewy, bitter a little bit. But it was really good. There's still some sweetness, and there's still some the other underlying. Very complex. It took a lot of twists and turns, so it was hard to even describe all the different flavors and aromas that were coming through on this cigar. It was really good. Plenty of smoke volume, got lots of smoke rings, and it was really, really great in that aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you rate this cigar?
I'd have to give it a good, strong 7.5.
7.5. Yeah, these were $10. This stick was $10.
Yeah, 7.5. Give it a 7.5. I like the transitions and everything like that. The back kind of got to me. I got a little bit of hiccups going on here, but all in all, it was
Need a
good smoke.
bag to put over your head?
No. That's
Paper sack.
But yeah, I mean, it was good though. It was good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
swear
for
to
me,
God, I'm not drunk.
I'm gonna go with for $10 and right at about an hour and a half burn time. For all the complexity and everything else, I'll give this cigar a solid 8 for the bang for buck factor.
Medium
it's really
strength, full bodied.
good. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Well done, Nick.
Yeah.
Social media?
Highly recommend. Yeah.
Yeah, social media, Smoking Gorilla Lounge for everything except for Twitter, Smoking Gorilla. And please, you always say for us to do, Mark, when we're doing that? We got a guest in the studio tonight.
Mark, we got Mark here tonight.
Yeah,
Smoking
I
Gorilla
always say
Mark.
that we should do something when I say the social media or something like that, right?
Oh, subscribe and like.
Subscribe and like. There we go. Make sure you subscribe and like.
Don't we have a new one too? Didn't I hear Eric say he's doing Reddit now?
I've got a Reddit for us, yeah, I just haven't figured out how to work it yet. But we're there.
So you tech challenged?
Well, you know, sort of.
Okay, good enough. Move on.
All right. All right, well, with that being said, we'd like to thank you all for joining us here in the Smoking Gorilla Lounge for the Foundation Cigars, ENSE, the Wise Man, Robusto. This has been Eric and Dave bringing the truth to the world.
One cigar at a time. Thanks for watching.